So, Randall, are you ready to do this? I'm so excited. Everything is so perfect. This is right up my alley. Foot massages and just so serene. What are you looking for, Randall?
I'm looking for the yacht and I'm looking for the mermaid. That's what Tommy said, right? He said he was going to give us a mermaid and a yacht. Where is it?
I think they're on a budget. So let's just go with this. Let's go ahead and do our eye gauge.
Our what?
Looking into each other's eyes to stare into your soul.
Whatever, man.
Ooh.
You hear that? What in the deuces is that, man? We in the jungle? God almighty. I want my yacht and I want my mermaid. I ain't know you was gonna put us in a safari. God almighty.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun and just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka KOED, just my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about the reviews. It's all about entertainment.
Yep.
And tonight we're gonna be talking about Ready to Love.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We like to have fun over here. And if you, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure that you do what you got to do and make sure that you follow Courtney and Eddie on Facebook and all social medias. And to all the KOED fam that's been rocking with us, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And shout out to our Patreons, man. We have a good time over there. We have some good conversations in depth and everything. So shout out to our Patreon members. What you looking for, Chad?
Look for them crazy animals we heard. It sounds like a pig that didn't know you want to squeal or jump in the car, drive away somewhere. Yeah, what kind of animal is that, man?
I don't know. And this, whatever they had on their red to little, that lady eating in the background. Baby. She had to make her own sound effects.
Like I was at Jurassic Park.
Hey, don't you remember that time when Martin and Gina, because we love Martin over here, Martin and Gina got that thing and they were going to, Gilligan's Island?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And they thought that they was getting this resort and everything.
Yeah, they went to that little hole in the wall, had that little creature in there.
Yeah. Put up a little bit, baby. So anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure that you sign up for our Patreon. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you join our Facebook. Make sure you follow us on all social medias, okay? And you can get these tumblers. Look up under this video if you're watching us on Facebook, and you should see all of our website with all that stuff on it. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. So
let's get into it.
I forgot to bring that light back. I guess we're okay. So the elimination. First of all, I want to say, if y'all seen on our community tab, that Tommy was actually, sick. He was down for a minute. So he had surgery. He had what? Is it throat cancer?
I don't know. I forget.
I think it was the on his thyroid.
Thyroid. Yeah, I think it was thyroid.
And it was cancerous.
Right.
And they had to remove the cancer. And I think when he posted that, I think he said he found out around May or something like that. But you can go to the community tab and look at it. But he's doing better. He's in good health and good condition. So we are grateful for that, because we need Tommy on this show. You know what I'm saying?
We do. Even though I kind of clown on Tommy because they want to applaud every time he walks into the room. Yeah, the show wouldn't be the same if Tommy wasn't on the show.
I agree.
Now my question was he sick at the time of filming this season? Was he going through it? Was he actually sick and he just kind of pushed through it? Or what? So
I guess we'll find out on the
Yeah.
reunion. So
Yeah.
anyway, so let's get into it. Shout out to Tommy, he's doing better, and his lovely wife
Yes.
that was taking care of him.
Mhm.
So it's the elimination process. So Tommy is what it's kind of starting off with the part 2. So where Brandon was saying that Samson and Swayze, was up for
Bottom
elimination.
two, right.
And Tommy, Brandon was going to say who wasn't ready, but Tommy stepped in and basically did what we thought he
Yeah.
should have done.
Tommy said, "Stop. Hammer time." Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
LJ, you ain't coming back.
Because we know he was like, LJ, since you wasn't here, you just gonna stay where you was at.
Yeah, on the Love Boat.
Yes.
The Love Boat, giving you all your fantasy. The Love Boat.
Okay.
When you have a baby.
Okay. One thing I do want to say is that, because I was like, well, why he didn't do Justice like that?
Yeah.
Then it dawned on me. Justice at least
showed
came
up
and left early.
LJ said, you know what? I got something else to do.
Yeah, LJ
But
did.
who made that comment? What's it? Brandy that said that you got to take this show serious, this process serious, because a lot of people took off work to be there.
Yeah, Brenda said, people took off work. So, LJ said, listen, that little $1,000 y'all give me per episode, I need more than that. So,
No, what it was, LJ knew if it came to the resort that he was going to get eliminated because of of his ex-girlfriend situation. And he just had sex with her like a month ago.
That's what he said.
Excuse me. And all that was going to get brought up if he had came.
Yep. So Tommy said Tommy wants them to play a game, and I thought this game was cute. I don't think they ever played a game like this on here before. So it's called Sister to Her Mister, something like that. So I guess basically, how well do you know the guy that you are interested in, the women? And so HR said that she knows Swayze. What she said, baby? Because she said she done already did the pictures of them in the Christmas pictures and all that in her head.
And let me tell my joke. She said the Christmas picture because they were going to have a holiday office party. That's what she was trying to get situated. So she had all the pictures already planned out, all the stationaries and stuff, where she had the names and stuff and everything. And what kind of they were going to play, call that blind sound. What do they call it?
Dirty Sound.
Dirty. They were going to play Dirty Sound. So everybody had to bring a gift. Yeah, I know blind sound because I never played it. But so yeah, she had all, so HR had all that planned out for the office Christmas party. But guess what? She didn't know Swayze like it. She thought she knew Swayze. She missed the first question.
Yeah. So let's get into where Kayla was saying for Kayla. Tommy said which so it kind of like the ladies had to decide who they was gonna, because Kayla, you got so many, honey, so you need to decide. Pretty much everybody else knew how to, was teamed up, but Kayla is the side chick to all of them, to the guys.
But for this game, she was the side chick with Mike, and Trinika, she was the side chick to Randall.
Oh yeah. So anyway, let's see. So Jamala, okay, so you went through that. So anyway, we all know that. So let's just get to it. So what does as far as, let's see. Oh yeah, the first question, as far as Swayze, what does he want more, family or money? And what she said, that bank account.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Jamila?
No, this was Swayze.
Oh, yeah.
The HR.
Yeah. What HR said?
Money, baby.
HR missed it. And Swayze said family. So HR, she's gonna have to go back into training.
Well, sometimes when you are in HR, you deal with family, but most of the time benefits is family.
Right, but the point is,
but then HR do deal with payroll and money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But she deal with payroll, and you always in payroll. Your company always wants you to put down next to kin. In case something happen, they got a call. So she should have known that. All HRs know that. How you miss that HR? Yeah, they're gonna have to send you back to training. They're gonna have to send you to New York, so you can be retrained because you should have known that.
Okay, so the next question was for Trinika. What does Randall like the most? And the question was I think it was Netflix and chill or romance. And Trinika said romance. And she was right.
And what's the name said what?
Jamila, I think she said Netflix and chill.
That's supposed to be your man. You didn't know that?
Yep. But yeah, it seems as though all the ones that supposed to be in their strongest connection, like Kayla said, baby, they was failing. But see, to me, in my opinion, they had all the oohs and the ahs for the ones that they strong to, but they haven't went up here and got to really know them.
Yeah, right,
you
right.
know?
And the ones that was on the side, they actually took time to talk to them, get to know them, get a little bit deeper with them in the conversation. So that's why Trinika knew all that about Randall.
Yeah.
And what's the other name? Jamala. She used her looks for Randall. And to me,
they're talking about olive juice.
Yeah, that's why I say you talking about olive juice. You don't know this man want romance,
right? And
you think this man just want Netflix and chill. If I was Randall, I'd be offended, man. I want romance.
Yep. The next question was for about Randall. How many girlfriends has Randall had in the past? And it was like the numbers and whatever. So Trinika chose correctly. I think it was 0 or it was 3 or more, or something like that. Trinika got that right. So it was like Trinika. Kayla said that Brandy is getting mad because she's not getting the answers. And Brandy said several times, man, I'm ready for this game to be over. I don't like this.
She didn't like the game. The reason why she didn't like the game because she got exposed because she didn't know Mike like everybody thought she knew Mike.
Yep.
And but hey man, it is what it is.
Let's see. The question was asked to Jamila. I mean, not to Jamila. Not to Jamala, but to Trinika. Is Randall a breast or a thigh man? And of course, breast, because hers is huge.
Yeah, but the thing is, who like thighs and chicken though, man? If you like thighs and chicken, something definitely wrong with you.
But some people don't like white meat. They don't like the breast because it's dry.
I like the white meat.
Well, that's you, baby.
I like you eat wings, don't you? That's white meat.
Are you talking about a chicken or are you talking about a woman now?
I'm talking about a chicken.
What he's talking about? When he asked that question, do you think he was talking about chicken or do you think he was talking about a woman?
I thought he was talking about chicken. I'm for real. Real talking about. He's asked what part of the chicken you want.
He said chicken?
Yeah.
Oh. He said chicken?
Yes.
I didn't hear chicken.
Oh, okay.
I heard.
I thought you said chicken. I hope pray he did. He said chicken. Cause if he didn't say chicken, I heard chicken.
Well, because for a woman, is he a breast or a thigh man?
Well, I thought you said what kind of is he a breast or thigh man when it came to chicken? Oh. That's what I thought you said. Oh. But if he did, if I heard chicken and nobody else heard chicken, that says a lot about me.
Greedy. So he could have said chicken.
I thought he did.
Probably make more sense. Anyway, let's see. But it seems as though that Randall and Trinika won the game. And what did they win?
They won a yacht. They won a helicopter ride.
You said it. A private getaway, honey. Getaway from the getaway.
He did say helicopter ride. He said a yacht.
He said a helicopter
ride.
Yeah, he did.
In the yacht. I'm thinking, wow, they're going to fly them from here in a helicopter to the yacht. And they're going to get in the yacht and see some mermaids. Now, I didn't believe the mermaid part, but I did believe the yacht and the helicopter part. And when they went to their surprise, I was mad for Randall, man. I was mad for him, man. Man, Tommy.
Lady.
No, it ain't the lady. Tommy, that's all y'all had in the budget. That's all.
They had to already take them to their house.
Man, they could have sent them to Dave and Buster's. Oh, man, come on, man.
I said, what is this? The lady, she doing the little stuff. And, if you ain't used to all of that. And then Randall wasn't used to all of that.
Okay.
Rubbing on the feet. She massaged their feet. Then she had to make the junk noise.
The point is, okay, all right. Okay, you go to this little getaway and you get your feet massaged. But at least bring a CD with animal noises on there. Don't be making the animal noises with your own mouth, man. I just said, all right, ready to love. Y'all got to up y'all budget, man. Y'all got to up y'all budget. Y'all have to, man.
Well, the lady probably said, I got a whole team and she just a one man show.
I don't
I'm
care.
gonna rub the feet. I'm gonna blow the smoke.
They need a bigger budget, man. They need a bigger budget, man. I've been mad. I'm like, Brown, I still want my yacht. Every time I see Tommy, where my yacht at? Where my yacht? Matter of fact, I'll put a t-shirt on. Where my yacht? My t-shirt.
Kayla said that she wished that her and Mike would have won because it would have gave her a chance to get a little bit more closer to Mike. Because she said that Randa and Tronika, that's a waste of time, child. Because ain't nothing there.
To me, I guess for you also, that was nothing but shade.
Yeah.
Nothing but shade. That was, to me, that statement was uncalled for. It really was. I understand you're in your feelings, but you don't have to take out on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how deep their relationship, that
connection.
The connection is.
And baby, she around there floating, trying to find her space. At least Tronika kind of had a space though.
Yeah, that's true.
She didn't float around, but Kayla was like, what is it, the little pinball? The little pinball, that little thing, it just go root and it can't go there, it gotta go there. So she just even trying to find in the little pinball. Just trying to find.
Pinballs don't go that way.
The pinball machine.
I thought the pinball hit the pallets on the side.
Yeah, they do.
What's that other Game Boy?
The thing on the side that you hit. And
you don't hit with your thumb, you hit it with your...
I know, but you hit that thing. So you know what I mean. The little pinball. All I see is her just going like that. Bounce.
Yeah, I remember the game Frogger back in the day. And the little frog trying to cross the street and he going up and down, going all kinds of ways. That's what she reminds me of. Like she trying to get across the street and she going all different ways to get across the street.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
And she still ain't made it yet. Or she get hit by a car and smush. Because that's what happened to the frog if he didn't make it across the street.
Yeah.
Get smushed by a car.
I know. So Tronika and Randa get their experience on and let's see what they got going on. So they walking in, okay? And they get foot spa, they get eye gazing and everything. So Tronika asked him, she asked him why the lady was one man show, honey. She had to rub both feet at one time. So while she was rubbing their feet, she asked him, how do you feel about the question? He was like, well, I knew that we was going to win because we had already discussed all those questions before. So it seems as though, in my opinion, Tronika has asked him those questions. Doesn't necessarily mean he asked her those questions.
Yeah, let's keep it real. That relationship between Tronika and Randa is one-sided. Randa, to me, he's not the type of person. If he's not feeling you like that, he's not going to ask the deep questions. You know what I'm saying? He's going to keep the surface. And I think that's how he treated, Tronika. He's kept it surface. Because I think at the time, all his focus was on what's her name? Jamala. And I think Jamala kind of ticked him off at the resort. So he started paying Tronika more attention and he found out he has a deeper connection with Tronika.
Well, I don't know about, he ain't gonna go. It don't seem like Randa he goes deep anyway in conversation.
I think he went kind of deep with Jamala, but I think Jamala kind of made Jamala. I think she made him go deeper though, but she personality.
Acting like somebody's mama.
It looks like my mom.
So Tronika asked him, all that stuff. So anyway, let's see. But she did say that, she don't feel as though that, Randall is, like engaging enough and stuff because a girl wants to feel wanted, So anyway.
I thought Randall is not that type of guy that can juggle multiple women.
Oh yeah, he said
so yeah.
It seemed like that beard had stopped growing in between, honey, because he was struggling.
Yeah, so he's not that type of guy. So I can kind of understand and I can kind of see why he doesn't give the other women the attention they needed. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not that type of dude to be multitasking with different women. Some guys, they can bounce between women and not miss a beat. But
he was that guy.
It's not about me, baby. It's not about me.
All right. When I was dating, I was not that chick. I couldn't balance. Like,
It takes a certain type of skill to do that, though.
yeah.
It really does, because you got to keep your lies straight.
Well, then I think a person that wants to really be in a serious or committed relationship, really trying to find that one, don't get a joy out of juggling different people, especially not for a long period of time.
Right.
Because you're going to call somebody the wrong name.
Yeah,
You're going to do all that
and
stuff.
I do agree with that. But if you're not really looking for a serious relationship, you just want to have fun,
Yeah.
it's a skill to it.
Anyway, so Randall and Trinika come back in, and people ask how everything was. Jamala looking sour faced, Kayla over there hating and everything. So yeah, so asked how it was, and they said it was nice, it was romantic and everything, and they enjoyed it. So yeah. So Jamala and Randall have a conversation, and they talk, and basically in this back and forth, it was like, listen, do you want me? If you do, act like it. That was Mama Mala. And so she was like, if you want me, act like it. You know, do these other women know that you want me? You need to make it known.
So yeah, son. Do you want me? I ain't that song.
Baby, do you want me?
No, that's not it.
Mm.
That's not it.
Mm.
It's about the Human League. It's a you don't know what that is.
Right, don't know it at all.
It's a pop band back in the MTV days in the 80s.
Well,
do you want me? BET didn't have no videos back then. You had to call in. Hey, I want to see Jody Wiley, and they charge you what $2.99.
They did on BET.
Yeah, when you had to call in for a request
on BET.
Yeah, with BET.
Remember that.
Yeah, man.
I don't remember
yeah,
that.
You had to call in.
Got you older than me. You at the camera. Bring back. So Randall and they talk. So anyway, let's move on to Samson and Cherie. So they talk, and they was having a conversation. It's dry as always. There is no connection. I don't even know why they're faking the funk down.
Where was this at? It was at in her office?
Not yet.
Oh.
And so Cherie said that, that Samson, that she want more from him. It doesn't seem like he's opening up, and she's not sure if he's into her like that.
Samson had some walls up. For real, man.
I don't know if Samson just shouldn't have been on TV.
He can be on TV, but he's not ready to love.
And see, he stopped all them gifts too, honey.
Yeah, the shoes, man. Y'all saw my car? Gifferation is over with.
Gifferizing. He stopped gifferizing all them ladies.
Gifferizing.
Yeah,
I said gifferation.
He stopped gifferizing all them ladies. So it seems that all the couples, all the singles are getting ready, and they're leaving, and they packing and everything. And Brandy and Mike was in the same room, so she said they enjoyed it. They should do that again.
Yeah, I wonder what they did in the room.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
do you want me?
As they were leaving, Kayla, because we got to see everybody called in, honey. I don't even know why they doing you like that, Samson. But anyway,
Mike, man, that's okay, Mike. He got that Cadillac CTS. I don't know if it's a V, but he got the CTS, the coupe. I said, all right, got the Camaro and the Cadillac. I said, you're a GM guy.
I said, okay then, Mike, you got 2 cars at least, honey. So I see you. So Kayla said that she's not sure where she fit in this thing yet. She said she feels like she's wasted her time. She never should have came. And Mike come over there and trying to talk to her because Kayla had to take her own bags. Kayla had put her own bags in the car. Kayla had to kiss herself goodbye. Kayla had to shut her own door. We see that other couples getting the Randall. He over there opening Jamala door, shutting her door, all that stuff. But Kayla, the side chick, she felt more to me like a side chick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She was saying, none of the guys asked her how I was doing. None of the guys asked me, was I feeling okay? They didn't even care about me. I'm just standing there in the corner, It was so sad.
I
so
felt
sad.
sorry for it though, for
So
real.
sad.
I mean,
So sad.
let me tell you, I didn't necessarily feel sorry, but if I was in her shoes, I know how I would have felt, and I would have been ready to go. I would have did the justice.
That's what I'm saying. She got a car there. Get your car keys and get in your car and bounce.
Yeah.
I don't be sitting there looking like not a third wheel, but a eighth wheel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And to me, I know, look, from what I understand, it's $1,000 episode. Child, listen, I would have, my integrity, my dignity would have said, you know what, I have no connections on here, and I would have self-eliminated quickly.
Yeah, it's not fun when you the third wheel. Trust me.
We heard your story, man.
Yeah, I was like,
we heard it. We heard, child. We heard your story.
Yeah, I was driving home, had sad music playing. It was raining, and look, my single tear roll.
You said everybody got a girlfriend. But
everybody got what's wrong with me and stuff. And I stopped at this like a lookout. I got the car, looked over the city, shaking.
Was you single? I mean, I knew you were single, but was it like, before you met me?
Yeah, before I met you.
Right before you met me?
No, it was wild.
Okay.
What's wrong with me? Looking at the city. I got back in my car.
You got some right there.
Drove back home, opened the house, turned the lights on in the house. It was like house is empty, no love in the house.
Y'all notice you said house, not apartment. Ooh, I came back home, opened the house.
Wow, man. Got sit in the den.
Okay, child, listen.
Put my cover over and ball in the field position.
And cry. So Mike come over there to talk to Kayla. And she said because we had no audio, so we had to take her word for it. So she said he apologized, and he said that they'll spend more time together, But like she noticed, he only gonna come over there and talk to her when Brandon not around. So
you should, like I said, you gotta have some self-respect about yourself, man, because you're not gonna go, for instance, if I was a dude, I am a dude, and
a single dude.
Well, you know what I mean. And old girl come to me after the main dude leave. Then you want to talk to me?
Right.
No, bro. It ain't gonna go down like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I have too much self-respect for myself for that. You know? And,
I don't care if it is a show, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me after the main person leave, then you won't come calling me and try to caress me and ease my pain. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Women caress me. Women come on with caress on. You my boo. I was like, okay, yeah, you're right.
Well, caress is not a word that people use all the time, so that's why
I'm not
say
people.
Caress.
I'm not people.
Who was that? Martin B. Thompson. No, I don't think he said caress, but anyway. All right, so let's move on to Samson comes to Sheree's place. So she wants y'all to see her nice employment. Oh, excuse me. Her nice business. Yeah. She is a business owner.
She's a boss chick. You hear me?
So
had all those degrees and diplomas and certificates lined up.
So she does she's the esthetician. What you looking at me for?
I'm saying you're not gonna agree with me. I said she had all her degrees.
Oh, I ain't paying no attention to it.
Yeah, the count panned on all her paperwork.
No, now that I think about it, I think
And I said, okay, show off your paperwork and
you go, girl.
Yeah, you're a boss chick.
But go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I see you stop getting high off your own supply because your face is now
loose.
So we can actually see who you really are. Because at first, honey, everything was just stuck and stiff.
And hence the reason why we kind of call you tight face.
Yeah.
But now, as time went on in this season, we can tell that your face is kind of loosening up some. Yeah. You don't. Okay, yeah, all right.
I like your facials now. If you was closer, we probably would visit, but
and since you're too far, we still gonna talk about you.
So Samson comes to her place and everything, and she gives him a facial. And why they talking and everything, because she said that normally a lot of people, they open up to her, they feeling relaxed, they have communication.
If I'm coming, just do your job. Don't talk to me.
Please don't talk.
No, I do not like being talked to while I'm getting service.
I agree. Sometimes, look, it depends. Like when I go and get a massage, that last massage I had was like 2 hours or so. So it was a conversation in between.
No.
But she had said something. She said, "Girl, you had got quiet. You went to sleep after the fact."
I
but
do
no,
not
I
like
didn't go
being
to sleep.
talked to. Just let me rest and relax and enjoy your service, man. You know, I don't care if it's a chiropractor. I don't care if it's a masseuse. Let me be. I'm paying you for a service. Do your service. I'm not paying you for a conversation.
Ooh.
So yeah.
All right. So anyway, so they talk, and it seems as though she's trying to get. They talk about crying and stuff like that. I don't know if some of the stuff was getting in his eye or whatever, but he said he hadn't cried in a long time. He hadn't cried since his dog died in 20-something.
2011.
And he said he's just not a person that cries, and it seems as though he's just not even an emotional person like that. So,
I get it.
yeah. Cherie said that it's something that she needs to know about him, and she wants him to open up. And Samson, like, listen, I'm giving y'all this folks on TV, you and these folks on TV, just this much, that just much. You're not finna open up, and not finna share all my personal business. This is all you gonna get. Go ahead, baby.
I understand what he's saying. I do, but on the other hand, why get on TV? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you sign up for, to come on television, let people into your life, and open up so people can have something to talk about.
Right.
So if you don't want anybody prying into your life, don't come on TV.
I'm not saying that that's the reason, because he did say that, like, why are we talking about the same stuff? We already talked about this. So I don't know if Sharice just wanted a moment.
No, she wants some reason. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're using one another. I really think they're using one another to stay on the show.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Ain't no connection.
Yeah, it's like you said. Every time they get around one another, it's dry, it's awkward, it's not sincere, it's not genuine. I just think they know they have one another to stay on the show. They just one connection they have. Him is her, her is him.
And I really and truly don't want them to walk down that thing and say, "Ooh, I choose you," and all that stuff or what. I don't even want to see that. If it's not genuine, if it's not real, then please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Now I go back to last season. Even though we stayed on PO a lot, I like how PO and what's the other chick? The Kia handled that. They know they wasn't gonna match for one another, so they said it. Said, well, we can just be friends, and I don't choose you. You're not really love. So just call it what it is and be done with it. And I think Samson and Sharice need to do the same thing.
Yeah. Because we know the Kia engaged, and we know the Joy and Clifton engaged. All right, so let's see. Rhonda invited Kayla out for lunch, dinner, whatever it was. But it was really truly nothing. Like, I think I wish he would have said in that moment, it's just not working, I'm not feeling you, stuff like that. My connection is stronger with Jamal. And in a sense, it seemed like he wanted to say that or said that, but it was.
Yeah, I think what it is, I think he, once again, I go back, I don't think Randall is used to this. Because I picked up on that too. I think he really wanted to tell her that, no, this is not working. But what's her name? Kayla got so upset, and Randall, he noticed that, so he kind of backed off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because she got real defensive and whatnot. So I think he wanted to tell her, but he kind of punked out on it.
So let's move on to the next one. The guys are meeting up in the lounge, so they're all coming back in because now they have the power to eliminate.
And Tommy, he picked up on that too. So, man, why everybody look so depressed, man? Nobody looked happy when they walked into the lounge, man.
Nobody.
God,
they all went through some things.
Yeah, y'all saw some things, and the things y'all saw did something to y'all soul because y'all walked up there like y'all lost y'all best friend, man.
And Tommy did reference that. He said, see, going in this house, being under one roof for what, 72 hours, 48 hours, something like that. Yeah. He said you get to see who a person really is. You get to see a lot. And they saw a lot.
Yeah, especially around I think Rhonda saw a lot from all three of the women he was dealing with. Saw a different side of them.
Yeah. So Tommy was asking each guy, what they experienced, what they felt, and all that stuff. And Tommy asked around, he was like, let me ask you, bro, because you had your hands full. So,
sure enough did, Tommy. Sure enough did. And I can't do it no more. Because Man, cause like I said, Randall, he's a real laid back type of dude. And once again, I feel like he's not used to it. He's not used to all this attention from the women.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm not saying he's a nerd, but he don't have that swag. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with that, okay? Because you know, for a while I ain't had that swag until I didn't get swag till I got I turned 12 years old. And that's when I got my swag.
He ain't had no swag when I met you.
I had swag.
Where it went?
Where it went?
I ain't never seen you with swag.
Man,
that's what I liked about you.
Swag.
And I was like, you know, he just don't have that, you know.
You better watch your words. You best to watch your words.
Don't have that, you know. You didn't have this player type vibe about you.
You know what? You know what? I will admit that. Yeah, you're right. But that was my secret. A lot of people didn't pick up on that. So how can he do that? Not him. I was real sneaky with mine. I had that innocent good boy look, but little did they know. So yeah, that's when I was back in the day when I was like,
yeah, you better clear it up because you have this. I said when I met you.
But yeah, that's you know, some guys like that. They don't have that swag, and they be the main ones being players. Because you don't expect that, you know. Yeah, because you don't expect that from them, and those type of guys will give a woman a false sense of security. So yeah, and we, you know, people, you know, the guys are swag. Oh, he a dog. You know, y'all know that. But guys that don't have swag per se,
so you don't have swag.
I got swag. I just don't flaunt it like that until I need it.
What is it? Superpower?
It is a superpower. It shows you. I walk in the room, they be like, look at swag. Every time I walk in the room, swag.
So let's move on to Swayze. Tommy was asking about him and his one connection with HR, and he said that him and Caden don't communicate well. HR. So they don't communicate well, and seem like they have communication issues. They're saying the same thing, but they're semi saying the same thing, but they're saying it two different ways.
HR.
And he said what? What else he said about HR? She bossy. She like the mother. She's like the mother.
He was close, but she's not a mother type. She's a boss type. She's an HR type.
Yeah.
And what they need to do, since they have issues with communications, is that she needs to present another PowerPoint.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she need to get that whiteboard out, and they need to get on the same page.
Or they need to go to what y'all call it? Defense training.
Yeah.
Boss training. Y'all said the last time in the comments.
Yeah. So yeah, she gonna have to get that PowerPoint down. What's that program? Excel program. She gonna have to put on the Excel program.
Figure it out.
And figure it out. Email it to them.
Because you got an employee that feels like HR is not communicating properly. So these are issues.
You're right. You got to handle this in-house. If not, that employee will go around HR and go to the CEO. And we don't want that to happen because we don't want to see HR to get fired. We don't want to see her to get fired.
Not at all. So them communication issues got to be worked out. Yeah. So and that should have been part of your training. You should have known how to do this.
Yeah, that's why I said she got to go up to New York and get retrained.
Oh, goodness.
She got to go to corporate, get retrained. Go to corporate.
So anyway, so who is not ready, or who they not feeling? Randall said he not feeling Sharice and Brandon. Samson, Trinika, Kayla, what's the name? Whatever. Mike said he not feeling Trinika and Swayze not Trinika. So you got the two people at the bottom, and guess who they are?
Trinika and Kayla.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Do you lie sometime, baby?
No, not really.
Okay, well then you always honest.
Okay, well I'm gonna speak my piece out of that. I was surprised with this elimination.
Oh, me too.
I was just straight up surprised because one of these women, they did have one connection. The other woman, like you said, she was a side chick to the side chick to the side chick. She had no connections. But go ahead, baby.
So let's move on. Let's go to Trinika. So you got Trinika and Randall. Y'all know whenever Shanika coming in right after the deliberations or whatever, she coming in with a whole attitude.
Her attitude was funky,
How
boy.
many times she done been in the bottom?
Twice.
I said, look at her. She can't even smile, honey. So she coming in with a high attitude, honey, past the waiters and waitresses.
Yeah, her attitude was what?
Funky.
I was like, God, what happened to all that? Looking into my eyes, gazing into my eyes, and staring at you,
smiling.
Ooh, what happened to all that?
Baby.
Well, the feet rub and flowers and smoke.
When she
What
came,
what happened?
Came around that corner like, get out my way, get up.
Yeah, ooh, that attitude was. She's like one extreme to the other extreme.
So as they're sitting there, Randall, kind of lighten up the mood and everything. So, he was saying that, how was the trip? Did you enjoy it?
I don't want to hear none of that. Get right to it.
No, she didn't do that. She engaged in she said,
she knew what was going on.
Did you enjoy the foot massage and stuff like that? So, he said he enjoyed it,
Do you think she thought she had a chance to stay on the show? That's why she kind of engaged at first.
Maybe.
She thought, okay, even though on the bottom two, Randall here, so maybe you're going to tell me I'm still ready to love. But little did she know.
He told her, all that stuff about the foot massage, and it seems as though their connection was closer. Like they gotten closer in their connection. So Trinika said, okay, why you got me here? In other words, like, why am I here?
I said, I entertain you long enough. Now go ahead and get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah. And he said, well, the guys don't think you're a bad person.
And when she heard that attitude went from 0 to -50.
But so she was just like, oh, here we go and stuff. And he was like, what's the matter? What is it? So it kind of scared him and made him like,
yeah, he kind of pulled back some. But at first he was trying to grab her hand, and she's doing like, don't touch me. And he said, man, she didn't even want to touch her, man.
Yeah.
I said, you went from rubbing this man's feet and rubbing his head to now you want this man to touch you because of what he got to tell you.
Yep.
And she's...
And he said, well, basically the buck stopped here. I said, Randall, you gonna get a fine because you did not tell her she was not ready.
Randall got scared, man. He got scared, man. Randall's a soft-spoken dude, man. And when he saw all that energy she was putting off, he said, man, I'm just gonna tell her this right here so I can get on out of here. Yeah,
so anyway, so she was like, what? And so she get up, she said, well, God bless you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your whatever it is or whatever. And she was like, God bless you. And she get up and leave. No hug, no nothing. Honey.
Yeah, I was surprised she didn't flip the table on him, throw some alcohol in his face and walk out.
And look, see the people flying in the back, you know what I'm saying, that she done tossed up as she was walking out. See them flying. Yep. All right, so let's move on to
y'all take one little joke. Y'all take it this way. That joke should have went that way. But no, you took it that way.
No. What's wrong with me taking my jokes that way?
Because it wasn't meant to go that way. On to Kissing Kayla. I don't know how she stays on the show.
Don't even know at all, Chad.
And all they're gonna do, like you said, baby, all they're gonna do is use her.
That's what they do.
They're using her as a backup. That's all they're using. Randall's gonna use her as a backup. Mike is gonna use her as a backup. Heck, maybe Samson's gonna use her as a backup. Mm-hmm. And she knows that.
And she happy just to stay on that show, get that little $20,000.
Ain't no way.
So anyway, as they have a conversation, she still got an attitude because she feel like, he left her high and dry out there at the resort. And she was like, you were my strongest connection. He was like, really? And he was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about Randall?
No, Mike knew that. He knew that. He was just trying to gaslight that girl, man. He knew that.
He said that, because she said she felt some type of way. He was like, well, yeah, all the other guys everybody was booed up. He said, well, if LJ would have came, you could have been booed up with him.
Don't try to throw LJ into this, man. LJ's on the love boat serving drinks, man. Leave that man out of that.
Shaking the little martini thing. And so anyway, Mike said the guys feel like you are not opening up. So she gets a whole nother attitude because she feel like she finna be eliminated. She get a whole nother attitude and everything. And Kayla said, Mike, you was well, I said that part, you my strong connection. He did say that you are ready to love, but it was a whole bunch of attitude in between that and stuff. And it seemed like Mike just giving her a whole bunch of fluff, like telling her what she want to hear.
And the thing is, you'd think she would pick up on that, but I think she does. She just don't care.
I think she just want to be on the show.
At what cost, though?
I don't know.
At what cost? For your dignity?
The cost of the bad wig that she wearing.
No, I don't know about all that. I'm not a wig man, so
yeah, it's not giving.
But yeah, man, she deserves better, man. She really does, because there's no way I'm gonna be on the show and being used by the guys
and know it
and know it. So you can just be on the show. Ain't no way.
Let's. I mean, I don't know how many more we got, because next week they're gonna meet family and stuff. But if Kayla was gone, right? If she was gone, then they just had the connections that they got, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Brandon, Mike, you got Samson, you got let's say Delilah. You got Sharice.
You might as well say Delilah.
And you got what is it? You got HR, you got Swayze, and then you got Jamal. That's it. Actually, Kayla just floating out there, baby.
Actually, it's an odd number anyway. It's like 4 guys and 6 women.
It's always been an odd number.
Now it's 5 women and 4 guys, and it's like you said, she's gonna be the odd woman out, and she's gonna be the one floating around, and the guy's gonna use her as a backup.
Yeah,
stay on the show.
Yep. And so so it got to be. I don't know, because then next week they're gonna eliminate a guy who going. Baby, just gonna get rid of Samson and
somebody gonna have to. Well, I think they need to eliminate another woman to make it even. But maybe I don't know
what they're gonna do. But anyway, that's pretty much it, y'all. Let's just gonna cut to the reunion, honey, because I don't even like the couples that's together. Now I do like HR and Swayze together. I think they just a perfect match for each other. Who else?
That's it.
You don't think Jamal and Randall?
Mm-mm.
Mike and Brandy?
No, Mike and Brandon might be alright, but Jamal,
Mama
Jamala and Randall, I don't know. I think Randall's starting to see the red flags for her.
Yeah, she's forcing this man into everything.
Yeah,
she done deboned that relationship, honey.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Randall he sees that, and I don't think that's gonna be a good match. So the best match on the show right now is HR and Swayze.
Yep.
And Samson, I think he especially after seeing Samson ex-girlfriend, I know he probably get a better match.
That was low. All right, you guys.
I'm not saying Sharice is a evil, bad person. I don't think they just go together well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think she could find a better person out there for herself. So don't take it like, oh, she's terrible. Now, she has a nasty attitude. I'm not going to lie about that.
I ain't taking it. That was just being funny.
Oh, you said it was low. I
was just being funny, honey.
You throwing shade?
All right, you guys. On that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. That's all we got for Ready to Love. Make sure that you guys watch this video. Like, if you done made it to the end, just say, I made it to the end, honey. Because some of y'all probably don't went to sleep because the video long. All right, you guys. See you guys on the next video.
It'll be long.
Don't forget, and the times when I think it's going to be short, like I ain't write that much, it still end up long. It's because we do too much talking.
We do too much talking.
We really do.
We showing them do.
But the people like it, so
y'all showing them do.
Gotta give the people what they want.
I hope it don't sound like that.
See you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! I was put God first.